Hey guys, so this is the first step in our live SEO audit like an agency. The first step is to request some information from the site owner because this is an overall site audit, and for this site audit to work, we need some kind of information from the site owner. Um, so in the first step, we will just send an email to the site owner and we'll ask him or her to provide us with some information. What are those information? Let's discuss that. So the first kind of information is related to Google related properties like Google Search Console. We will require the access to Google Search Console. It should be probably administrative access, uh, with full permission to do anything, but we can be fine with restricted permission as well, as far as I know. But if at any stage in the audit we were handled by the restricted permissions, then we can ask for full access to the Google Search Console. So Google Search Console, as you people might know, is two or three kinds of information. One is restricted and the other one is full kind of an access. So ideally we should have full access to the Google Search Console. And the next access we want is Google Analytics access. So just not just read access, maybe we should need full access here as well. And yeah, let's discuss the other things that we will need. List of other domains or microsites, for example, if they have any other domains. For example, if I'm auditing a group and they have some related websites as well, I will ask for those as well, because these are kind of related parties to the main group or to the main website. Or maybe if I'm auditing any website in the group, there should be some other related websites to it or not, to it. So we should ask about any domains or maybe offline assets, etc. So and the next thing we need is the log files for the past 3 months. What are log files? So log files are kind of information that stores every visitors, like the data about every visitor visiting the website. So for example, think about it like a gatekeeper. So a gatekeeper is a log register. um, the guy at the gate just note down every person entering in the gate, in the house, and exiting the house, and maybe also write down the number plate of the vehicle, or all the informations, identity code of the information of the person entering. So it's the same thing. So log files are kind of files that, where every person who is visiting the website, may it can be human, it can be Google bots, they just store information about that visits. For example, the IP or the timestamp, etc., etc. So uh, from the log files we can get some useful information. We will discuss this in detail in our upcoming videos. So for now we should just know that log files are kind of entries a register of entries, uh, containing information about each visit made to the website. Uh, visit I mean visits by bots or visits by human as well. So the third thing we need is history of past SEO work. So why do we need history of past SEO work? Because most probably if someone is hiring us for the audit, it's because their SEO didn't work, or maybe their SEO did something wrong, or maybe they just want to improve their existing ranking. So we should know the history of past SEO work so that we can um, provide them with insightful recommendation aligned with those SEO work performed previously. And the fourth thing we need is competitive analysis if it's done already. If it's not done, we can do ourselves as well. But in 99% of the cases, the owner of the website um, will have some kind of ideas about the ideal stage they want to reach. For example, if I'm starting a business, I have someone in mind that I think is my competitor. I have some people in my mind, I have some businesses in my mind, and I want to achieve or outperform those in 3 years times, or maybe 4 years time, or maybe 5 years time. So I will need history of past SEO work from them as well, sorry, competitive analysis as from them as well, so that we get to know like what are they, where are they going, and what is their direction, like what do they want to achieve, so that we have a better idea and we can recommend them better insights. And yeah, this one is a pretty interesting question. That is, are we involved in any link exchanges? It's kind of negative SEO. So most of the people, even I bet most of the agencies out there, are doing link exchanges. So link exchange means I'm linking out to you, you are linking out to me. It's in most of the cases it get caught by Google because people just misuse it and people just don't know how to do it the right way. So we should know about any negative SEO practices being done by the site owner or maybe by the past SEO person or agency. So we should know that. Yeah, and the next one is any known past or present penalties. Penalties are two kinds of penalties. So there are two kinds of penalties. One is known penalties and other are unknown penalties. Known penalties can be seen in Google's search console, like security actions or manual actions. But unknown penalties, they can be detected by digging down deeper into the performance of the website and comparing it with the Google updates for the past period. So we can just get an estimate from it, and the owner should know about any penalties. If he or she doesn't know about it, it's okay. And the second last thing is the monetization strategy and the business plan, if they have any. Monetization strategy is very very important for us, because if someone is hiring us to do SEO audit, they want to improve their ranking. Why do they want to improve their ranking? Because they want to improve their conversion, traffic. Why do they want to improve their traffic? It's because they want to get some leads and convert them into money. So yeah, the end goal of every kind of SEO, as far as I have seen it, is to earn some money. So we should know what is their monetization strategy, and maybe uh, what are they trying to achieve, and maybe if they have a business plan, a kind of basic kind of business plan where they have forecasted their annual revenue, so that we get to know how much can we add value to their existing monetization strategy or existing business plan. So you should think about an SEO audit from a marketer point of view. The end goal is to help them earn some money. So we should ultimately be giving them some kind of insights or recommendations which can help them earn money. So that's it for the first step. We discussed that we need two types of information. One is Google related properties like Google Search Console access and Google Analytics access. We will need full access to those two kind of properties. And other information we need is list of some other domains, log files for the past 3 months, or we can ask for past 6 months as well. History of past SEO work, competitive analysis I've done already, or maybe we are involved in any link exchanges, any known past represent penalties, monetization strategies, and business plan if they have any. That's it for the first step. See you in the next step.